let you guys know the numbers that I am seeing are approaching 600 as far as the death total for this Wu flu or coronavirus, whichever one you want to call it. So I'm just amazed that it's not like the leading story all the time. Every time you turn the TV on, I am very surprised that that is not the leading story. Of course, the leading story from yesterday is the president of the United States, Donald Trump, has been, what is it? What's it called? I can't remember what it's called. Hey, what's up, Lucky Irish? Tara, happy birthday. I was hoping you'd come in. I'm doing this live just for you, because we got to do a happy birthday celebration for you. But, yeah, the news this morning was the impeachment is over for the President of the United States. Probably why the stock market is rolling like it's rolling. But we still have all this coronavirus still going on, y'all. We're approaching 600 deaths worldwide. And it doesn't seem to be slowing down to me. And y'all let me know if you think it's slowing down, but it doesn't seem to appear to be slowing down. So just, make sure you're prepping, make sure you're stocking up on your stuff. Water. I feel like a broken record. But having said all that, we have a birthday we have to celebrate today. So happy birthday to you, Tara. Happy birthday to you, Tara. Happy birthday to you, Tara. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Is it your birthday? I am sick to my stomach. Really? Oh, okay. So it is. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. All right, family. So y'all wish Tara a very happy birthday. Happy birthday. We're so glad you came. Happy birthday from the Plant-Based Gang. We are so excited. We hope that you are too. So happy birthday from us to you. I learned that when I worked at Shoney's. Do y'all even know what Shoney's is? Shoney's used to be a restaurant. I think they are closed down now. And they had pretty good, decent food. It was a lower end restaurant, but you could eat. Then they started doing this buffet thing, and it's kind of terrible. But they had pretty good burgers. They had pretty good. The spaghetti and meat sauce was really good back in the day. See, they had a really good breakfast bar at one time. All right, so here, worst birthday gift ever, which is what? A stomach flu? Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to read those when I stop driving. So yeah, impeachment is over. Stock market is rebounding, going, rolling like crazy. Last I checked, this morning it was up, and then it took a dump, then it just came back, just started rolling again. So that probably has something to do with it. And I've been trading, and I haven't talked about it. I have a way, if you're interested in trading, that you can get a free stock if you sign up with my brokerage account. You can get a free stock. I get a free stock also. So I included that in the last video that I did. I'm gonna start including that in the videos that I'm doing. So I mean, what's a free stock? You have a chance of getting anywhere from like a $2 or $3 stock all the way up to a really high end stock, like an Apple stock or Tesla. One of those big ones. So it's almost kind of like a lottery, but you're guaranteed to get a free stock. So anybody who's interested, just click the link. Click the link below. Trump is the next dictator. Oh my goodness. It's kind of hard to do in this country because we have checks and balances. Let's see here. Their hamburger steak was amazing, and their stir fry. Yeah. Promise myself I will stay away from Prepper Channel live streams. today because I didn't want to talk about the acquittal to ruin my birthday. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Hey, it is what it is, Tara. Like I've been telling y'all, I really don't have a dog in the fight because whatever happens in the White House, I try to make sure it doesn't affect my house. And I try to encourage you guys to do the same thing because what's going to happen in Washington? Guess what? It's going to happen in Washington whether you like it, want it to happen or not. It's still going to happen, you know. And I told you guys months ago, I was like, hey, they're doing this thing with the president, but it's not going to go anywhere. Once it gets to the Senate, it's going to be, it's going to be cast out. And sure enough, I mean, I hate to tell you guys I told you so, but I kind of told you so. But it is what it is, you know. It's politics, and it was all just a big old smoke screen, you know. But the thing right now that has my attention is this coronavirus or this Wu flu, and the fact that nobody is talking about it. I can see someone don't care for Trump, but he is our president, so let's respect him. It's a good way to put it, you know. And I learned in the military, you might not always like the person, but you have to respect the office. Because I had plenty of officers that I had to pop taller and salute, but I didn't care anything for them. So it is what it is. And regardless of how you feel personally about the man, the office, I mean, if I look at the overall picture, let's just say the last, 8, 9, 10, 11, the last 12 years of our lives, we've been doing much better than the previous 12 years. Why? Because we hustle. That's what it boils down to. And for those who can't get out and hustle like we hustle all the time, figure out things that you can do at your house. There are plenty of work from home opportunities where you can just work from home and make a good, decent living. So, and see, I just feel like having a Republican-controlled Senate as his jury was like having a bunch of former drug dealers as a jury for a drug dealer. Okay, so let's walk down that road, because it sounds like you was looking for him to be what's the word? Not acquitted, impeached. So let's say he gets impeached. What happens then? Who takes over? Mike Pence takes over. So you still got a Republican in office, and you still have a Republican Senate, and you have a Democratic-controlled Congress. And I keep telling you guys, the Democrats have buried themselves with this impeachment stuff. Because whether you are for it or against it, you have to be fatigued by it. Period. And all the time and energy and money and resources that it has taken to do this impeachment, just think of how many good things they could have done. And I'm talking about the Democratic-run Congress right now. How much more could they have gotten accomplished by not trying to impeach their president? And they had to have known. I mean, if I knew it, and I have limited information, just good common sense, if I knew it, nothing was going to come out of it, then what was the point? Just to say they did it for him to get acquitted in the Senate? It makes me think what people doesn't like. How does that show respect? He wants to say with people, women, fat people. He's an awful person, and I'm sorry I can't respect someone like that. Cheated on multiple wives, including Melania, while pregnant. But having said all that, Tara, that's who the people voted into office. And apparently, the people of America wanted that type of person in the office. And that's a good question. Does what a person do in their personal life, does that make them a good or a bad whatever politician, laborer, librarian, mechanic. I mean, because people are going to be people. And people have been people since they were people. And since there have been people, there will always be people who do things we don't like. But if Trump didn't like blackmail people, we wouldn't have been an issue. Blackmail is wrong no matter what. How would you crown like being blackmailed? Hello all. Hello, Gail's Garden, Herbs and More. Welcome. Well, we're talking about the impeachment, talking about the coronavirus, and we're wishing Tara a happy birthday. It just frustrates me. Let me pull over so I can catch up on chats. Let's pull over for a moment. Let me scroll up here and see. All right, we did that exactly. Oh, Republicans admitted they would quit him before the trial started. Well, I mean, that's sticking with the good old boy club, you know. Crown of Wisdom. Luck of the Irish said, Crown of Wisdom, you're wrong. President Trump doesn't respect anyone unless they are on his side. No disrespect, Crown of Wisdom, but I feel like Trump is the most disrespectful person I've ever seen in my life. He makes, okay, yeah, that's all true. But the question I have for you is, because someone lives a lifestyle that we don't agree with, does that make them less of whatever they do as a profession? That's the question I have for you. And I'm not even gonna give you guys my opinion. I want to know what you guys are thinking. What you feel about it. Do you feel that because someone talks foul, or they grab women by their private parts, or they talk about their daughter being beautiful and sexy or whatever, and they do whatever, does that make them less of the profession that they are doing? Alright. I'm about to catch up on chat when I stop. Yeah, and this is the first time we've had an impeachment in since the 90s. President Clinton was the last one. And prior to that, President Nixon actually resigned office before they had a chance of impeaching him. So if nothing else, Trump goes down in history as one of 3 people who've ever had office that were about to be either taken, have it taken from them, or were having to resign. So, and I don't honestly, I don't think he cares. I really don't think he cares about it, to be honest with you. But the question I have for you is, does someone not being whom we would like for them to be personally, does that make them worse at what they do? And in addition to that, and I want you guys to think other than President of the United States, because I think a lot of us have this ideology. Is that the right word? Ideology of the president or our leaders have to be a certain type of person. All right, let's see here. Happy birthday, Tara. Fair enough, but it wasn't done in public where anyone could see it, and Trump's behavior is public on worldwide television for the whole world to make fun of us. The whole world makes fun of us anyway. Okay, the whole world makes fun of us the way we live. They call us spoiled rotten Americans anyway. All right, so let's see what else. Thank you, Miss Grace. Okay, so Trump dated a black lady once. He also has a black woman as his campaign leader. Be careful what the mainstream media leads you to believe about Trump. Check him out for yourself. Bible says pray for our leaders, so I pray for them. Oh, you're welcome. Happy birthday, Homestead hopeful. Crown, if Clinton wanted his thing don't play with his choice and no one's business but his wife, and you know how many presidents cheat on their wives while in office. I mean, that's a valid point, you know. I know Kennedy was loved by many millions, and you know rumors have it that you know Marilyn Monroe, he and Marilyn Monroe were having an affair. So the question I want you guys to answer for me, then we're gonna get off here. The question I have for you is: does someone's personal life affect the way they do their job? That's the question I have for you today. Okay. Trump cheats with porn stars on all his wives. So is that okay? Who you're asking, look at the Irish? Because for some people, hey, they're okay with it. For others, they're not okay. Praying for him is one thing, but respecting him, I simply cannot do. Respect has to be earned. I did not vote for Trump, but I did not trust mainstream media and checked him out for myself. I will vote for him now. He is far from being a racist. Okay, cool. Thank you, Off Grid, Paul and Adrian. Okay. So anyway, I see these political and religion topics really stir up. So I probably will keep on doing this. I said we would never talk about politics and religion, but this is fun. Praying for you. Okay, so if I ever chat, I guess it's okay to pay that person off to keep quiet. Oh, you mean cheat? You ever cheat? Pay that person off to keep quiet. You know, that's the way people with money do things. You know, people who have millions and billions of dollars, they have enough money to make problems go away. You know, I believe it certainly can affect your job, but only if the job is something your behavior can affect. I mean, cheating on your wife. If you're a accountable person, it wouldn't affect your job. But if you're a pastor, that would affect your job. So okay, how does cheating on your wife as a plumber affect your job? Or cheating on your wife as a pastor affect your job? Because I'm like this: if it's something you're doing and that's who you are, and you can go do plumbing, or you can go and pastor people. I mean, morally we tend to hold pastors and politicians to a much higher standard than we do other people, right? Laugh out loud. It's more than politics. It's our country. We are being lied to, and it's not by our president. Okay. Hello, Miss Grace. How are you today? Queenie says, yes, because a pastor can't expect his congregation to follow him telling adultery is wrong if he's committing adultery. Okay, that's a great point. So, what if he's not that kind of pastor? What if he's one of those Joel Osteen, T.D. Jakes, prosperity preaching pastors, and he doesn't ever preach against adultery? And so you also got to understand, guys and ladies, that we live in a Western society, okay? And a lot of times we hold our pastors, or we hold people, to a Eastern mentality. Meaning, listen, hear me out real quick. Meaning, I'm just giving you an opposite viewpoint, okay? And I will never tell you guys what my personal opinions are, okay? I'm just giving you an opposite viewpoint. So let's just say that you have a pastor, all right? Since we're talking about pastors now, or presidents, and we're talking about presidents or pastors. Funny, both of them start with P's. And let's say that you have a pastor that is cheating on his wife, or has cheated on his wife, and he's truly remorseful, and he truly, has like, just never gonna do it again, but you never find out. because the only people that know about it is the pastor and the person that he cheated with. Then you have another situation where you have a pastor and you have somebody who he cheated with, but then they were out and they told a whole congregation. What's the difference in the two? Is the second pastor remorseful because he got caught? Or is the first pastor more of a pastor because he was remorseful and he didn't do it anymore? No, look at Iris. I believe I would be under the jail if I did it. If any one of us did any of the crimes Trump has done, do you think we would still be walking free on the streets? Okay, crimes like what? Want to see his tax returns. What's the point? What's the point of seeing Trump's tax returns? Because I can tell you this, Trump probably pays himself $1 a year, and he probably does exactly what you can do in business, which is pay business taxes, and then sets himself up with his businesses where he has perks, which are not taxed. Okay, he's a billionaire, and when you're a billionaire, you take advantage of all of the tax loopholes, just like you can do right now if you are a business person. All right, I see this is really touching some folks. Trump has not done any other crimes that Dems are accusing him of. It was never proved. They searched for 3 years and could not find anything on Trump. Laugh out loud. Never proved. Are you serious? Interesting point, plant-based. Okay, I'm done with this because we obviously get a trumpet that sees only the Trump wants them to see. I'm trying to be impartial here. Look at the Irish. I'm just giving you guys. As a matter of fact, the examples I'm giving you guys are not even Trump, and I'm not blowing the Trump. I'm not tooting the Trump horn or like let's lynch him. I'm not doing either one of those. Witnesses said he did do it. Of course, the leader of Ukraine said he didn't because he was afraid of the retribution from Trump. I guess Bolton, who was in the room when it happened, isn't any proof. In a court of law, first-hand witness testimony is admissible as evidence. Okay, let's talk about that. It's so funny and I just researched this not too long ago about how. Oh, I know what it was. I was watching this video where this young guy had been accused of robbing, I think it was 3 places. But at 2 of the time frames when it happened, he was actually at work. The third one, I don't know where he was, the third robbery. But he was at work 2 of the 3 times. Eyewitnesses put him at the place with the gun. This boy got locked up for 19 months. Come to find out, guess who did the crime? His younger brother, and they look just alike. When they showed a picture lineup, the eyewitness pointed out the dude who did not do the crime. They showed him a picture at age 19, and he and his brother looked just alike at age 19. The boy served 19 months because of that. So that eyewitness stuff, it can be flawed. And remember, I can be sitting right here in my truck, and somebody else could be sitting right over there, and we can watch the same occurrence and get 2 different happenings. Okay? Just giving y'all the opposite side. But I think the whole point I'm trying to make to you guys is stop putting so much emotion into things that either 1, don't matter, 2, you can't control, and 3, the things that you can control, the things that you're putting the energy in, have no bearings on the things that you can control. Because like right now, you can control how much food you store. You can control how much water you store. You can control how much medical supplies. You can control how many hours of YouTube video you're watching so you can be prepped. Okay? That's where I would, or also, and also how much time and energy you can put into things that will earn you some income, some money. Okay? I tend not to put a bunch of energy into things that don't really matter, because the impeachment, if they had impeached Donald Trump and Donald Trump was out of office today, you know what? I would have still played the stock market. I just would have played it a different way. And I still would have made money. I made money today in the stock market, just like I do every day. Okay? Those are, because see, I trade rumors. All right? Put energy into physical fitness. Very good. I put energy into things that are going to return something to me. All right? Just a brain break right from Alaska. Hey, JK, how you doing, sir? Glad you came in. So, yeah, and if they had voted to impeach Donald Trump yesterday, I'm sure the markets would have tanked. And guess what? I would have played them on the downside, and I would have made money. Okay, so things that don't sound like I'm from somewhere else. Things that don't really make money for you, put you in a better tax bracket, advance your future. Don't put. I would encourage you guys. I can't tell you what not to do and what to do, but try not to put so much energy into it. And that's where I see a lot of us have made more stress on our own lives, because we put so much energy in things that don't even matter. Don't even matter. Okay. I hate that politics have successfully torn us apart. How will we deal with collapse? Now that right there, that is a question. And that's why I always try to bring you guys back and be like, hey, you can control prepping, you can control your water, you control information, you control things that you learn. Do that. Used to watch The Apprentice. I've read several of his books in the past. Let's see here. Every time somebody texts new or chats new, I lose it. Against him until the presidency, when I started seeing his true persona. Okay. Raz, this is interesting, but I have to go. Nice talking with you. Okay, Gail. Did I miss the Corona chat? Yeah, we talked about that. We're approaching 600 deaths with the coronavirus, and I'm trying to understand why in the world the impeachment is the leading headline on all the news medias. Seeing Trump's tax return will show his deals with people. He says he doesn't. That's all. If he has nothing to hide, then release. I'm not afraid to release mine. Okay, Gil. See you. Put energy in physical fitness. All right, brain break. Hello, Tara. Have a blessed day, everyone. You too, Off-Grid Desert Farming with Paul and Adrian. Thank y'all for dropping in. Hate the politics. Yep, torn us apart. Thanks for addressing the coronavirus. Did you see that China might have leaked the real corona? No, I didn't see that. What are the real numbers? Because I've been telling y'all the numbers I believe in the millions. So what are the real numbers, Tara? I would really like to know that for certain. What are the real numbers? You know what? And I don't know if y'all are coming through my speakers or actually coming through the phone or what. I wanted to come in and say happy birthday to Tara. At best, China has 30 million sick. You said are you saying at best? Oh my God, that's a lot. Now I've been saying I've been predicting like 1 million, maybe 2. Look at Ira saying 30 million. That is crazy. There's a family from Wuhan staying in an Airbnb in Chicago. Very irresponsible of them. China was a big weapon created for experiments. Okay. 154,000 infected, 80,000 suspected, 25,000 dead. Now that sounds like something close to what is probably true. I think it's probably 10 times higher than that, to be honest with you. Because see, you guys got to understand, they can't release numbers like this. Well, China people eat anything. That's true too. They can't release numbers like the 154,000 infected, 80,000 suspected, and 25,000 dead. They can't release those kind of numbers. And they don't wash their hands. Yes, I know. Imagine if the mainstream media was reporting these numbers, and I would still be saying they're down, they're off. I mean, it's 1 billion people right there in that little area. You can't make me believe that it's only 600 people dead. I don't believe that. They eat bugs and meat and fish just from the street. Are you serious? Ew. Yeah, and I saw one video where this dude was walking around. They just had dogs everywhere. They were dead, and they had been skint. Is that the right word? Skint. But they were dogs everywhere. That might be fake. They said it was released accidentally. Who knows if it's true or not? But it seems more reasonable than those low numbers. I agree. They eat dogs and cats. What you expect? I expect that's their culture. And if you're hungry enough, I believe we would eat some dogs and cats and some rats and some bugs and all that kind of stuff. See, you guys, unless you've done a 21-day water fast, you guys don't know hunger. Cause I'm telling y'all, when you get hungry, that's all you think about. That's all you think about is, golly, I wonder what that bush right there would taste like when you're hungry. And I'm not talking about you skip the meal and your stomach starts growling, and and then you miss the next meal, and you went like 2 days without food. No, I'm talking about going weeks without food. You get it messes with you mentally, okay? Perhaps this is a bio attack meant to crash economies. That's true, JK, it could be. They eat dogs, is proven. They kill them by hanging them alive and cutting them open above fire and strip their organs while alive. Wow. Here's the link. I wish I could go there. Thank you, Knife Collector, for posting. Is that the link talking about the real numbers of China? I'm not sure. I don't know. But I hope so. So anyway, guys, I just want to come and pop in real quick. God, we've been on 30 minutes already. Most of this conversation was about how much we love President Trump or how much we don't love him. Water, folks. Drink your water, okay? And while the getting is good, get half of your body weight in ounces in every day. I know it's tough. I know it's hard, but try to do that. And upgrade your water, all right? So listen, guys, thank y'all so much for being here. Happy birthday to Tara. Happy birthday. And I'm sorry that you got an ill stomach, and I'm sorry I talked about the president and got you upset. Not really. Look at Iris says, President Trump is my hero. I know you're joking now. Consider clicking the like button for content. Good to see everyone. Thank you, JK, for always announcing that. That ain't water, it's smooth. You say that every time I'm on here. All right, so listen, I'm going to post the link. I hadn't been telling you guys about this, but I feel I have to now. I'm gonna post the link for the oh gosh, God, it slipped my mind what it's called. Anyway, where I trade my stocks, I'm gonna post that link in this in the comment section here. So I would appreciate if you guys go in and get your free stock. All you gotta do is just set up an account, get your and you will have to give your social, okay, or your business tax ID number. You get a legitimate trading account. And I hadn't been pushing this, but I figured since I trade every day and I'm making money in the stock market, I might well help you guys get in, or at least get your free stock, okay? And some of you guys, if you want to know what I'm doing and what I'm trading and how I'm trading, I'll let you in on that too. But this has taken years of learning, following, learning how people trade. As far as like, I trade rumors. I really truly trade rumors. As soon as the average Joe hears, oh my God, there's a sell-off, they're gonna start selling off. As soon as the average Joe hears that, oh my God, this stock is hot, stock's gonna go up. I mean, I trade rumors. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and sign up for the account. I would appreciate it because I will get a free stock. You're gonna get a free stock, and you have a chance of getting anywhere something between $1. Well, I haven't seen anything less than $4 stocks. So you get something between $3 and $4, all the way up to something big like maybe a Facebook. I've never seen an Amazon. I wish I would get an Amazon stock. That stock's trading for like $2,000 right now. So anyway, I just wanted to put that out. All right, catch up on chat and then we're gonna get out of here. Saw the news last night and said happy birthday to me. Honestly, if he's not guilty, I'm glad he was acquitted. However, I feel personally I was just as truly served. But if he is guilty, I gotta step away for now. But take it easy, everyone. I just want justice. Truly served. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much. I love you. I send y'all some love, and I will see y'all on the next video. Take care.